Hi everyone and welcome to Energy to Angels. I'm Mary Beth Murphy and we are working with the virtues. And today we're working with the angel of trust. Now trust is a huge part in manifestation, and that is the purpose of the angel of virtues. They are the key element in manifesting. So it is important to trust that what we've asked for, what we want, what we desire is coming. And a lot of people have a problem with that. It's like, well, I've asked and it's not here. And they usually put timelines on it. But remember, everything happens in divine timing, not in physical time. And divine time and physical time are two different things. But it's trusting and knowing that what we've asked for, what we want, what we desire is coming. But sometimes what we want, what we desire does show up. But see, another part of trusting is receiving. We're not open to receiving it in. So that $1 million can just actually stack up outside your door. And the door can actually be open, but you actually have to walk through it to receive it in. But the universe is built on giving us what we want. But we have this component within ourselves that we have to trust that it's all going to work out the way it's supposed to. But when we don't trust that the world is a good place, or we don't trust that things are going to happen the way we want it to, or what we've asked for, or we don't trust that the people around us are good, we are wrapped up in fear and doubt and suspicion and worry. And when we're wrapped up in those type of energies, it's very hard for us to see the good that is actually out there. It's very hard for us to receive in what we've asked for, because our energy is very off from what the energy of what we want, of what we've asked for showing up. They're not on the same vibrational levels, which I've mentioned before. Because $1 million and being open to receiving $1 million causes us to expand our energy and feel good about having that $1 million and all the wonderful things that we're going to be doing with it. But when we feel that the universe, that the world is a fearful place and a scary place, and we're doubtful that things are going to happen, our energy is shut off. Right? That's what's happening with our energy. It's very hard to receive that in. So the $1 million could actually fall out of the sky and fall in front of your feet, and you wouldn't even see it. Which is a very extreme example, but there's a lot of truth to that. Because we won't be able to see the opportunities coming to us that can help us create the $1 million. And I use $1 million because it's just an easy example, but it goes with anything that we're talking about in life. Whether it be the car, the soulmate, the relationship, good family relationships, good fun friend relationships, the house that we want, the apartment we desire, whatever it is. If we're not feeling that the universe is a wonderful place and an expanding place and a fun place, a playground, if you will, we won't be able to see the playful opportunities that come to us to receive in what we want and desire. Also, the other thing is to listen to your intuition. That's another form of trust. Trusting what we're feeling is right. Trusting what we're getting is right. That's actually how the angels work with us, is using our intuition. The dream that we had the night before that was so clear and so vivid, and I could see myself doing what I asked for. I could see myself buying that car that I wanted, or I could see myself walking down this path with the perfect mate that I've always envisioned. I saw it in a dream, but then we wake up and we're bombarded by society, and we're bombarded by media and lots of negative things out there, or the person at work who's having a tough time with life and is talking your ear off about all sorts of negative, and you start to discount that vision that you saw in your dream and the feel-good energy that you had from that dream that you woke up with and you drove to work with. All that feel-good energy was there. And it sent a radiating force out into that universe. And guess what? Since we're all energy-based, that radiating force of how good you felt when you were walking arm in arm with that perfect mate went out into the universe. And that person who is your perfect mate picked up on it on some level. And that brought him or her one step closer to you. It's not far-fetched. It's real. It is based. We are energy. We create these forces. And at that moment when you were feeling good based upon that dream, you sent a positive radiating force out into the universe, and you were open and worthy and trusting that the universe was going to give you what you wanted. And someone out there picked up on it and got one step closer to you. But see, then what happens is that we start to listen to the negativity that comes in from society, as I said, via the media, written or verbal, or people around us. And we're like, oh, that dream, that's just nothing but a wife's, someone can negate it. tell you it doesn't exist. Oh, it's just a dream. It's not real. And all of a sudden your energy starts to shift a little bit, and you start not to feel so trusting in that beautiful dream that you got. And your energy starts to change, and you start to feel doubtful and suspicious. And then what happens is you shut the door, and that person, that him or her that you've asked for, that came a little bit closer, moved a little bit away now, based upon your energy, because they could come crashing into you, but you would never see it because you didn't believe and you didn't trust that it was there. I hope that illustrates a very valuable lesson in trusting, because the universe is designed and the angels are working with you to give you what you want and give you what you desire. Your only job is to trust and believe and feel and vibrate at the level, even if it hasn't manifested in the time that you think it should. There are lessons that we all need to learn. There are lessons that bring us closer to what we want. And timing, divine timing, is perfect. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. Divine timing is perfect. If whatever you ask for hasn't shown up in your life just yet, trust and know and believe and feel good that it will, because the timing of it will be perfect. Down to the $1 million, the perfect house, the car, the mate, the job, the relationships, friends, other, romantic, it doesn't matter. They're all perfectly divine timed. Because I always say, especially when it comes to your soulmate in a romantic relationship, the perfect guy or girl could come in and throw up on your feet. And if you're not ready to receive him or her in, the only thing you'll do is see the throw up. The universe has a beautiful way of making things happen. So as I hope this information about trust has helped you in the manifestation process. If you've done the other job of staying free, working with the other angel of freedom, do this job of being trusting that the universe is good and is going to give you what you want. And I leave you with the final thought, as I always do, that the angels haven't brought you this far to let go of you now. And I can't find a better way to close an episode of the Angel of Trust with that statement, because they haven't. Why would they bring you this far to let go of you now? It just doesn't make sense. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
So